Hello, welcome to the series about Rugby League Bet and View. For tonight's Thursday night rugby, it's from Widnes. Full FC are the visitors. It'll be a good game, this one. Our Van and Bridge are back for the Vikings, but Conor Farrell had a bad knee injury last week. He sits it out. Uh, Leon Price is out for Hull FC. They'll miss his experience, but Jordan Abdul comes into the squad. I thought it'll be pretty much the same as last week. I mean, obviously Hull were probably the dark horse at the start of the season, like Pritchard coming along. But the real deal when they beat Catalan, they absolutely smashed Hull first game of the season, but they've lost the last two. Well, okay, they were well beaten by Castle for 2 weeks ago, but I think they were really unlucky at home to Wigan last week. I mean, they were getting about 14 points, come right back into the game. Actually took the lead. Wigan come back a little bit, but the traded drop goals at the end, and a daft little offload from Liam Watts let Matty Smith field for position, kick the winning drop goal right at the end for the Warriors. So I think they were quite unlucky last week to lose that game. I think by all accounts they were the best team for quite a large part of that game. I mean, Widnes played OKR last week. They shipped a few points. I mean, they weren't very impressive, but obviously the top of the league. They're just price package of the season so far. It's good for Super League to see someone else up there. Obviously, it is early days. In the last one game before that, they beat Leeds. Got 50 odd points against Leeds, but obviously that was the week before the World Cup Challenge. So you can read into that what you will, but it was still, you got to say it's a really good win. I mean, the bookies can't really split the size on this one. You can get 10 to 11 for Widnes off scratch, and you can get 5 to 4 Hull FC. But for me, I think this. I really do think this is a good Hull side this year. They won at Widnes last year. I think they can do the same again, but might be looking better taking the 10 to 11 with a 2 point start for FC as opposed to the 5 to 4 on the handicap. They've got some terrific power like Sabelis. The new lad Pritchard. I mean, he's going to be a Man of Steel contender. When he finds his feet, they've really got it going. Jamie Shaw's a great talent. They've got tries on the wing. They've got it all. Sneed with his kicking game. They've got it all over Hull FC this year. I really do rate them. They can keep fit, get the main players fit. They can really do something this year. Like I said, they were a bit unlucky last week. So we can't write Widnes off. I mean, this is one of them games where none of the results have really surprised you that much. So maybe just a 2 point insurance for FC could be the way to go in this. It could probably be quite close. I think with a dry day forecast, I think they've got a lot of points. A lot of points could be scored in this. And I think three of the four games that Hull have played so far this season, both teams have scored 20 points. And Hull to win and Widnes to score 20 plus points is 4-1. That would be my value bet for the game. Like I said, if you can get a points line of under 50 points, um, to go over that, would be another thing to look at in this game like that. I think there'll be plenty of points in the game. Actually, just check out. I mean, obviously the points lines could be under over 52. We don't know. If you get it around 50, it could be worth looking going over on the points lines. You've got to be careful on that one, like I say, because I do think there's a lot of points in this. You can also get 4-1 for Widnes to win and Hull FC to score 20 plus points if you disagree with me on the Vikings. But obviously, if you're confident in the Vikings, you get about 13-20 and a half time full time as well. But I do fancy Hull. I really don't like them this year. I think they'll go really well. Um, First try scorers. I mean, Corey Thompson was top scorer in Super League this season. I think you've got to look at someone like him at about 10-1. You've got Talonor on the wing for FC as well. I mean, the obvious choice is wingers, but they do like to get the ball out wide early, and they are the way to go. I think you can look at some fancy bets down the middle, but it's always best, good value. Give yourself a bit of run for money to back the wingers to score the first try in the game. I think it's probably something like a 6 to 10 point away. We'd be looking at that'd be about 6-1. That's kind of what we're looking in the game. Finally, man, the match done well on that lately. Yeah, for me, I know Kevin Brown's always there or thereabouts when you look at it. But he is their star player. He's a class act in the side. But for me, at 192, that's just a little bit short. But 12-1, Joe Mellon. Now, apparently, Joe Mellon was fantastic last week. And he's really, I think he was quite unlucky not to get player of the month. Obviously, Chris Sandow got it, fully deserved. But I think Joe Mellon can himself quite unlucky. And I think 12-1's a fair bit of value for Joe Mellon, the man of the match in the game. The cameras will be looking towards him. Cameras like him. Obviously, it's quite hard to pick. I mean, I like Danny Owens, one of my favourite players, about 10-1. He really gets FC going. I like, he's a tackle machine. Can scoop from dummy half. I really like him. But for me, I think if this is a high-scoring game, it could be a few kicks. I like Mark Sneed. I mean, he's about 8-9-1. I mean, that's kind of the value I'd be looking for here. So for me, it'd be Sneed and Joe Mellon. Like I said, I do like Sneed. And I say there's plenty of points in the game. These FC score 5 tries. He's looking at 10 points. If he gets one of them, that's 40, and that could be hard to ignore. So for me in this market, it would be definitely Sneed and Horton. actually Wigan Leeds we beat the grand final tomorrow night, so check back then. And as always, enjoy rugby league, but please as always, gamble responsibly. See you later.